Have you ever thought what happens when an astronaut floats away in space? Today in this video, we are going to talk about what happens when an astronaut gets floats away in the space. The idea of floating away into the darkness of space is terrifying thought. The thought that will definitely cross every astronaut mind while spacewalking. This kind of situation is normally seen depicted on the big screen movie like Gravity. But what will happen if you really did float off in the space is a matter of question. So today we will be discussing on the topic. Well, space agencies like NASA do have the safety protocols to prevent float away astronaut situations from happening. When an astronaut steps outside of the International Space Station, for example, they are attached to the spacecraft at all the times with a retractable 26-meter braided steel tether, which has a tensile strength of 1,100 pounds. But if the strong tether fails, the astronaut can then engage with the SAFER. SAFER, it is a smaller emergency jetpack system, which stands for the simplified Aid for EVA Rescue. SAFER is a jetpack system worn during a spacewalk that provides the free flying mobility to return to the space station. This greatly helps roaming out in the space. If, however, the safer failed or the astronaut wearing it was unconscious and could not operate the jet, then the only hope will be that the other member of the space station could start a rescue mission. But this rescue effort will be tricky as there is currently no spacecraft that could be used to retrieve the float-away astronaut. So if the tether snapped, the jetpack malfunctioned, and your astronaut space buddies failed to rescue you, then you will float off in the direction according to whatever forces were acting. When you broke loose, you will be completely weightless and potentially spinning, and no amount of kicking or doggy paddle. Such type of situation can be deadly dangerous. The Earth's gravity will trap you in an orbit around the planet, and if your spacesuit was still sealed, you would have to experience this terrifying fate for 8 long hours as you wait for your oxygen supply to run out. However, if your suit had become damaged during the incident that caused you to float away in the first place, your trip to space would be massively cut off. Short exposure to outer space will cause you to become unconscious within 15 seconds. Your blood and the other fluid will boil up. Your blood and other fluid will boil because there is no air pressure. Your boiling fluids will cause your body to swell up, perhaps to twice the normal size, and all of this will happen within a few minutes. Another possibility could be that if you floated away from your station at the right angle and the velocity, then you might even be set for a collision course with Earth. But you will not make it anywhere near the surface because the Earth's atmosphere will cause you to burn up on an entry just like a falling meteor. Thankfully, nobody till date currently has ever had to experience this terrifying fate of being a float-away astronaut. And even though there have been some close quarters in the past, the astronaut safety equipment has prevented a situation like this from happening. Agencies like NASA are confident that float-away astronaut will not happen, and I for one hope that they are right. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe my channel for much more videos to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in next video.